Okay, Elon Musk and Grimes, of course, welcoming their first child together this week. And soon after, they revealed the baby's name. It is spelled XAEA12.
So adorable son X in the Oval Office were charming, but the boy's mom was not amused.
Elon Musk and Canadian artist Grimes became global celebrities in May 2020 when they welcomed their first child together. The multi-billionaire CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, Elon Musk, is known for his unconventional ways, both in his personal life and career. From his unfiltered social media presence to his unpredictable announcements, he often keeps the public guessing. So, when he revealed his son's name, the internet was left bewildered. It all started when, during Grimes's labour, a Twitter user asked how she was doing. In his typical direct fashion, Musk simply replied, "Just a few hours." Later, he followed up with another tweet, "Mum and baby, all good." Fans flooded him with congratulations, but curiosity quickly shifted to something unexpected, his son's name. Musk revealed it as XAEA12, instantly sparking speculation and confusion online. At first, many assumed Musk was joking. After all, he had a habit of making bizarre statements on Twitter. Was this some kind of elaborate prank? A hidden code? A futuristic Tesla prototype? Some even joked that it sounded like a Wi-Fi router or a complex password. However, as time went on, it became clear that he was serious. The mystery deepened as people tried to decipher the meaning behind the peculiar moniker. The explanation finally came from Grimes herself. She broke down the name, saying that X represents the unknown variable in mathematics. The AE is an Old English and Nordic symbol, and in this case it stands for I, referencing artificial intelligence and the Japanese word for love. Musk contributed the A12 portion, which he explained referred to the Archangel 12, the predecessor of the SR-71 Blackbird, a stealthy, high-speed reconnaissance aircraft. Grimes added that it was also a tribute to the song Archangel by the British electronic artist Burial, one of her all-time favourites. Despite the detailed explanation, one major question remained. How was the name actually pronounced? Even Musk and Grimes didn't entirely agree. Grimes suggested it was simply X, like the letter, while Musk, in an interview on the Joe Rogan Experience, stated that AE was pronounced as Ash, and that the A12 was his personal addition to the name. As intriguing as the name was, there was one legal issue. California birth certificates do not allow numerals or special characters. According to state law, only the 26 letters of the English alphabet could be used. This meant the name XAEA12 was not legally valid. To comply with the rules, Musk and Grimes made a small but significant change, replacing 12 with Roman numerals, resulting in XAEA-Chi. Grimes later tweeted that she actually preferred the revised version. From the moment he was born, baby X's life was destined to be extraordinary. However, his unusual name is just one part of a larger story, one that intertwines with his father's complex and often controversial public persona. While the world remains fascinated by Musk's business ventures, his personal life, especially his role as a father, continues to be a subject of intrigue. Elon Musk has had his fair share of controversies, but when it comes to his children, things take on a more emotional and sometimes tragic turn. The curiosity surrounding XAEA-Chi's name may have been a spectacle, but deeper questions remain about the challenges he may face growing up in such an unusual and high-profile environment. The world has long been captivated by the enigmatic billionaire, but now attention is turning to the next generation of Musk, a child born into a legacy of innovation, mystery, and undeniable controversy. Elon Musk and his son X have a relationship that has captivated public attention. Unlike many high-profile billionaires who keep their children away from the spotlight, Musk has taken the opposite approach. X has been seen accompanying his father to major events, sitting on his lap during interviews, and even playing on conference tables while Musk conducts business.
X, are you okay? This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ.
Their bond appears strong, but some speculate there might be more to it than meets the eye. Some experts believe Musk's public appearances with X serve a strategic purpose. Kurt Braddock, a professor of public communication at American University, has suggested that Musk might be using these moments to influence public perception. By frequently showcasing his child, Musk may be attempting to soften his image as a distant and eccentric tech mogul. This technique is often used in politics, where personal and family life is highlighted to make leaders appear more relatable. Braddock even theorizes that Musk's public displays of fatherhood could serve as a distraction from controversies surrounding his personal life, political statements, and corporate decisions. Despite these speculations, Musk's connection with X seems deeply personal. Some believe it stems from his own difficult childhood, marked by emotional distance and alleged parental neglect. It is possible that Musk is determined to give X the warmth and involvement he lacked growing up. Even Grimes's brother, MC Boucher, has commented on the depth of Musk's love for his son, suggesting that few can truly understand the strength of their bond. The unique father-son dynamic is further evident in Musk's approach to education. He has long been critical of traditional schooling, favouring hands-on and experiential learning. To that end, he founded Ad Astra, an experimental school focused on analytical and problem-solving skills. It is likely that X will be raised in a similar environment, immersed in innovative technology, artificial intelligence, and space exploration from an early age. Musk has already begun introducing X to his world. A striking image of X sitting on Musk's shoulders at a 2024 Tesla event quickly went viral. Dressed in a sweater and suit, he bore a strong resemblance to his father, absorbing the atmosphere of a high-stakes corporate event, an unusual experience for a child his age. Beyond their personal relationship, X has already left an impression on the world simply with his name. When Musk and Grimes named their child XAE12, it initially took the world by surprise. However, as time passes, more parents are opting for unconventional and futuristic names inspired by technology, space, and science. In an era where artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and interstellar travel are becoming the norm, unique names may soon become mainstream. Both Musk and Grimes have built reputations for defying convention, and they have carried that same spirit into raising their child. As X grows up, the world will watch closely to see the path he takes. Will he follow in his father's footsteps in business and engineering? Or will he embrace the artistic side of his mother? Perhaps he will carve his own path entirely, one that no one has foreseen. His name alone has sparked conversations across the globe, symbolizing originality, intelligence, and a break from the norm. In many ways, it represents the future, a world where anything is possible. Elon Musk's 4-year-old son, XAA12, has once again captured social media's attention, this time for a viral response to a simple question posed by his father.
What should I do?
Save America.
And?
Help Trump.
Okay.
In a video shared on Musk's platform, X, formerly known as Twitter, the billionaire casually asks his son, "What should I do?" Without hesitation, the child boldly responds, "Save America." He then adds, "Help Trump." The brief but striking exchange sent social media into a frenzy, with Musk's supporters hailing the remark as insightful, while critics questioned whether the child truly understood the weight of his words or was simply repeating phrases he'd heard. Supporters of Musk were quick to praise the child's response, interpreting it as a sign of intelligence beyond his years. Some conservative admirers even suggested that little X is smarter than most Democrats. Others saw the moment as an example of great parenting, reinforcing Musk's influence and political views. However, skeptics argued that the young boy's words might have been prompted rather than spontaneous, sparking debates about whether children should be involved in political discourse at such a young age. Beyond this viral moment, Musk's attachment to XAE-12 extends into various aspects of his life. The child is frequently seen accompanying his father to high-profile events, symbolizing a deeper connection that Musk has with legacy and the future. At just 4 years old, X appears to play a significant role not only as Musk's son, but as a reflection of the billionaire's larger vision, one that encompasses space colonization, artificial intelligence, and technological dominance. The image of X sitting on Musk's shoulders serves as a powerful metaphor for continuity, with the child absorbing the world of innovation, influence, and power that his father has shaped. This devotion raises questions about Musk's broader motivations. Some believe his deep involvement with XAE-12 is a subconscious response to his estrangement from his elder child, Vivian Jenner Wilson. Vivian, a transgender woman, legally changed her name and openly declared her desire to sever ties with Musk, a decision that deeply affected the billionaire. Musk has expressed his frustration, blaming the woke virus for their fractured relationship. Some speculate that Musk's apparent obsession with X stems from a longing to maintain a family bond that he was unable to achieve with Vivian, making his youngest son not just a child, but a symbolic bridge to an unfulfilled paternal connection. Musk's decision to bring X into unconventional and sometimes controversial environments has also sparked debate. In January 2024, Musk was seen touring the Eitz Monument with his 4-year-old perched on his shoulders. The monument, known for its depiction of horrific historical events, explicitly warns against bringing children under the age of 14. This raised the question, was Musk's choice an act of defiance, a lesson in historical awareness from an early age, or simply an oversight? The incident fueled discussion about the appropriateness of exposing young children to such weighty subjects, and whether Musk was making a deliberate statement through his actions. Further adding to speculation, Musk also took his son to a high-level diplomatic conference where he met with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, known for his autocratic governance. Observers question Musk's motives. Was he sending a message, or did he simply prefer to have his child accompany him wherever he went? Regardless of the intention, X's presence at such significant events continues to draw public curiosity and controversy. Whether Musk's relationship with X is an authentic display of paternal affection, a strategic public relations move, or an unconscious reaction to his past, one thing remains clear. XAE-12 is more than just Musk's son. He is an integral part of the billionaire's narrative, woven into his father's grand vision of the future. As the young boy continues to appear in Musk's world of technology, politics, and influence, he stands as both a cherished child and a symbol of the legacy Musk is determined to build. Critics have pointed out that children at this age typically lack a deep understanding of politics, leading to speculation that Elon Musk may have significantly influenced his son's views. While the media frequently covers the children of celebrities and billionaires, the public interest in XAE-12 appears to be growing. Unlike other famous offspring who often avoid the spotlight, X has become an integral part of Musk's public persona. The more he attends events, sits on Musk's knee during interviews, or makes unexpected statements, the more he is perceived as an extension of Musk's legacy and ideology, rather than just the child of a billionaire. Musk has never shied away from sharing his political opinions, often engaging in debates on government policies, free speech, and the role of technology in modern society. His strong stance on free speech, which has aligned him with conservative voices in recent years, played a key role in his decision to acquire Twitter. Given this, it is unsurprising that Musk supporters strongly resonated with his son's remarks, viewing them as a reflection of the billionaire's personal beliefs. X's increasing presence in Musk's public appearances raises the question of whether this trend is purely coincidental or a calculated move. Some analysts argue that Musk deliberately includes his son in public moments to make himself appear more relatable and human. Just as politicians often appear with their children to garner public support, Musk's interactions with X may serve a similar purpose, softening his sometimes controversial image. Professor of Public Communication Kurt Braddock has previously suggested that Musk's appearances with X serve a dual function, enhancing his public image while also diverting attention from larger controversies surrounding his businesses and political affiliations. This latest viral moment aligns with that theory, reinforcing the notion that Musk's interactions with his son could be a strategic PR tactic rather than just innocent family outings. At just 4 years old, XAE12 has already made an impact on public discourse. Unlike most children his age who are preoccupied with toys and cartoons, he finds himself in rooms with world leaders, industry titans, and political debates. Whether intentional or not, he has sparked discussions among people far older than himself, raising questions about his potential influence in the years to come. Will he continue to hold a prominent role in Musk's world and possibly inherit his father's massive empire? Or is he merely a child caught in the whirlwind of fame, politics, and power? Regardless of the answer, one thing is certain. Little X has already left an impression, much like his famously controversial father. His innocent yet thought-provoking remarks have stirred debate, amusement, and controversy. As he grows older, the world will be watching closely to see if his media presence is just a fleeting moment or the beginning of something far more significant. Musk's life has been marked by bold ambition and relentless pursuit of technological advancement. But one of the most private and tragic chapters of his story remains the loss of his firstborn son, Nevada Alexander Musk. This devastating event, which Musk has rarely spoken about, profoundly affected the family. During his marriage to his first wife, Justine, their son Nevada was born, bringing them immense joy and hope. In his early weeks, he was a healthy baby, but tragedy struck unexpectedly when Nevada passed away at just 10 weeks old due to sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS.
And so I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
SIDS is a mysterious and heartbreaking condition that causes the sudden and unexplained death of seemingly healthy infants, often occurring during sleep. According to the Mayo Clinic, SIDS remains one of the most perplexing and devastating medical conditions, leaving many families without answers. The loss of Nevada was a deeply painful moment for the Musk family, one that shaped their lives in profound ways. The loss of a child is an unimaginable pain, one that lingers like a wound that never fully heals. For Elon Musk and Justine, the heartbreak of losing their firstborn, Nevada, was beyond words. They had dreams for their son's future, but in an instant, everything changed. One moment he was there, and the next, he was gone. No warning, no time to intervene. The suddenness of it all made the grief even more unbearable. Sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, remains a mystery with no single known cause. However, certain factors can increase the risk. Premature birth, low birth weight, respiratory illnesses, or brain abnormalities affecting breathing control are all linked to a higher likelihood. Statistically, infant boys are more vulnerable than girls. For parents, the unexpected nature of SIDS leaves them with nothing but questions, heartbreak, and an unbearable sense of loss. Despite being open about many aspects of his personal and professional life, Musk rarely speaks about Nevada. The pain of losing his son is something he has largely kept to himself. However, in rare moments, glimpses of his grief emerge. In a 2018 email exchange with a bereaved father, Musk expressed a deep understanding of parental loss. The man, Riley, had lost his son James in a car accident involving a Tesla Model S and had filed a lawsuit against the company. Musk's response was strikingly personal. There is nothing worse than losing a child. Musk's words carried a weight that could only come from personal experience. In that same exchange, he revealed a devastating truth. My firstborn son died in my arms. That single statement painted a heartbreaking picture. A father holding his child as his life faded away, utterly powerless to stop it. Even those who have faced loss themselves struggle to grasp the depth of such a moment. Losing a child changes a person forever. Some speculate that Musk's relentless drive, the need to push boundaries to achieve the impossible, may in part be rooted in his early grief. Perhaps in striving to change the world, he is also trying to outrun the sorrow that once consumed him. The impact of Nevada's passing can also be seen in Musk's approach to fatherhood. While he maintains some privacy regarding his personal life, he is often seen with his son, XAE12, holding him close during meetings and public events. His affectionate remarks about his children suggest a deep desire to cherish every moment with them. Whether consciously or not, Musk's bond with his children may be his way of holding on to what he lost, a reminder of how precious and fleeting life can be. The grief of losing Nevada will always be a part of him. Though Musk rarely speaks about it, the tragedy has undoubtedly shaped him in ways that go beyond what the public sees. Billionaire tech tycoon Elon Musk and avant-garde pop musician Grimes have always pushed boundaries, from their unconventional romance to their futuristic ambitions. Even their parenting choices reflect their distinctive personalities, particularly in the names they give their children. Their three kids, like their parents, have names that are as unique as they are bewildering to the public. When they announced the name of their first son, XAE12, it set off a media frenzy. Musk and Grimes later clarified that the name was pronounced X-A-12, yet many people still struggled to understand it. Some found it amusing, while others felt they had taken their passion for technology and space a little too far. However, there was an immediate legal roadblock. California law prohibits numerals in official names, making 12 an issue for the birth certificate. To work around this, Musk and Grimes altered the name slightly, replacing 12 with its Roman numeral equivalent XAE-Chi. Despite this adjustment, the name remained just as puzzling. Grimes took to Instagram to explain the meaning behind it. X represents an unknown variable, A is a character pronounced Ash, and a 12 refers to their favorite aircraft, the Archangel 12, which Musk once called the coolest plane ever. Even with this breakdown, most people were still perplexed. The internet quickly turned the situation into a meme, with AI-generated name jokes, humorous Reddit threads, and Tumblr posts imagining future scenarios where X might struggle to introduce himself in a professional setting. The couple's second child, Technomechanicus, or Tau for short, only added to the internet's disbelief. Many speculated about how these children would feel about their names when they grew older. Would they embrace them, or would they opt for more conventional monikers? Meanwhile, one of Musk's children with Grimes' X, now 4 years old, has reportedly faced mental distress due to his highly unusual name. Being the first of the three, his name has made him an easy target for online ridicule, raising concerns about how this could affect him in the long run. Beyond his unconventional parenting, Musk has also experienced deep personal loss, something no amount of wealth, influence, or renown can ease. Before his children with Grimes, Musk faced an unimaginable tragedy, the loss of his firstborn, Nevada. As a parent, beneath his public persona as a powerful entrepreneur, he once held his young son in his arms, feeling his small heartbeat for the last time. Musk rarely speaks about Nevada, but in the few instances he has, the pain is evident. It serves as a solemn reminder that some wounds never fully heal, no matter how successful or strong one becomes. Loss leaves a permanent mark that even time cannot erase. Elon Musk and Grimes have never shied away from making bold statements, and their children's names are no exception. Names like XAEA-12, Technomechanicus, and Exodark Siderail Musk stand out even among the unusual naming choices of celebrities. While stars like Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin chose Apple, and Beyoncé and Jay-Z went with Blue Ivy and Sir, Musk and Grimes have taken things to an entirely new level. Their naming decisions may not just be about uniqueness, but could also reflect their broader philosophies on technology, identity, and the future. The significance of a name cannot be overstated. A child's name shapes their identity and influences how they are perceived. Unlike traditional names such as Michael or Emily, Musk and Grimes' children will undoubtedly attract both admiration and ridicule as they grow up. People will always have something to say about such unconventional names, making them a constant topic of discussion. Will these children grow comfortable introducing themselves as X or Ash in casual settings? Or will they eventually prefer explaining the deeper meaning behind their names? It's possible that these unique names are part of a bigger vision Musk and Grimes share. Musk has long been vocal about pushing humanity forward through technological advancements, from Tesla's electric vehicles to SpaceX's Mars colonization efforts and Neuralink's brain-machine interfaces. Grimes, whose music often incorporates themes of artificial intelligence and futurism, also shares an interest in how technology will shape human existence. Perhaps they envision their children as part of a society more intertwined with technology than we can currently imagine. As the world continues to embrace the digital age, these names might not seem so unusual in the future, with usernames, gamer tags, and online identities becoming increasingly important. Names that blend letters, symbols, and hidden meanings could become more accepted. X, Techno, and Siderail might feel right at home in a world where AI is expanding its influence and reshaping human interaction. A name like XAEA-12 might not appear so different from the screen names people create daily. For now, people remain fascinated by how Musk and Grimes' children will navigate life with their extraordinary names. Will they simplify them for convenience, or will they fully embrace their futuristic identity? No matter what, these names have already cemented their place in cultural discussions about identity and technology. Whether XAEA-12 finds the internet's jokes amusing or tiresome, his name is one that will not be forgotten. What do you think about Elon Musk's naming choices? Are they visionary, or do they create unnecessary challenges for their children? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like and subscribe.